It's that time again, folks. Time for day 34 of the 6-month crypto challenge. 1,500 or 250K. Mr. Techie, take it away.
Hello, good evening, and welcome everybody to day 34 of the crypto challenge. Welcome everyone. Very glad to have you all here. Hello to all the usuals joining us every night, a dedicated bunch, and hello to the unusuals who are checking the stream out for the very first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's start off with our daily tradition and see how much monies we have. Those of you who are new, don't panic, relax. 1356.02. We come here to our daily 1356.02. 1356.02. So we're up. We're up. Small, tiny, little steps. Because our dearest friend Bitter's Coinus is going left. Going right. Just literally kind of just moving sideways. Without any aim or any direction or anything at all. So, those of you joining us in the beginning, don't worry, you should go back, you should recap on a lot of the stuff in order to find out why we are where we are right now and what happened, what went wrong, and what is changing. So, we did something off of stream, and I put the announcement in the Discord server as well as on the Twitter. We sold some Walton. Which was great. We managed to sell a little bit of Walton. We had, if you guys remember, on the, I can't even remember what the day was, on the 25th, we bought some Walton at 21622. Yesterday it was at 00178,260, and we sold it at, can't even remember the amount now. There was a little bit of a strange error that happened here. I don't know what happened, but I think just as I sold, I left the order there and I came back and I found these weird orders here. So I just took the highest number here, 00024,076, 24076, 24076, 24076. And that gave us a nice 11% profit. So it went from being in a negative 17 all the way up to positive 11 in the space of 1 day. However, the remainder of our Walton is not yet in profit. So let's just go through right now and update all of our prices. Instead of doing it every time and readjusting the screen, I'm just going to move this off of the stream screen and then I can just kind of look at it and just update it, and you guys can kind of, I don't know what you can do. You can just trust me that I'm putting in the right numbers. You can come and check it later on. So we have Walton is currently at 0.00233420, and we have two sets of Walton. So that was yesterday, it was minus 40, and today it's minus 20. Not too bad. ICX is at ICX has gone up, guys. Oh my god, finally it's happening. ICX has gone up, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since we ever checked. ICX has gone up. It's a minuscule amount. It's a tiny amount, nonetheless. It has gone up. Could this be the end of the shit from ICX? I really hope so. Right. Next we got to update. Who else do we got to update? We got to update our OMG. Let's have a look at OMG and see what OMG is doing. 0.001466. Slightly lower than it was yesterday. So not too good. Ooh, let's mark this one here in green before we forget and we end up messing up with our results. Wabi is currently at 0.00011316. Again, a little bit down. IOTA. 0.00015837, a little bit further down than where it was yesterday, and Ion at 0.0002712. There, done. We have updated our sheets, and there's been some interesting moves in the market today. Why did Walton jump up almost, well, I can show you guys here. Why did Walton jump up 30%, 32%, and everything else kind of go down around 3 point something percent? Bitcoin is moving, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is getting eager to break out of the chains that are holding it back. Or it is a sleeping giant who is starting to awaken. Or it is a ridiculous drunk who is having some midlife crisis issues. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Let's bring this like this, and then damn, that's big on my monitor. You guys can have a look right now at what has been happening. We can move this line now over to yesterday's stream time. There. So we can see here that Bitcoin moved sideways from stream. It's literally sideways. Like there's no, you know, come through, draw a line. It's like sideways, you know. It moved sideways for quite a while after the stream yesterday, and then at about 10 a.m. Central, or about 10 a.m. my time, it started a bit of a drop, and a lot of people started to panic. It recovered a bit, came back, dropped, went across, dropped, went across. People panicked, it's panic pandemonium today for Bitcoin. And you guys know what happens when Bitcoin panics. You know, any one of our coins kind of gets affected. Where's the rest of my charts gone, actually? Huh. That's strange. I thought I had more charts here. Let's load chart layout. These are my private ones. You guys can't see these. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is showing Ethereum, and Ethereum is showing Bitcoin. That makes sense. And let's just open up a third one here, Walton, so that then we can check it out. So Walton is showing EOS. Let's have a look right now at Walton and what happened. Walton, our dearest friend Walton, had some news. Okay, and the news gave it a very, 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 very good boost. So essentially we went from the recovery phase after the drop. You guys remember the drop that happened, the Twitter drop. The recovery phase, a lot of consolidation over the last few days, a little bit of a boost yesterday, kind of leveling off, and then coming up. This is the hourly chart as well, and then coming up, and in the space of 3 hours, it jumped up almost 45%. I took it right from the top there. Okay, let's see if we can maybe make it a little bit clearer for everyone. From there all the way up to there, 45% in the space of 3 hours. Spectacular gains, absolutely spectacular gains. If you had bought into Walton, you know, a few days ago or after it dumped, and you kind of were a bit patient, you know, effectively from, we'll just take the bottom point there, you could have made 65% profit. Now, you could have made. Does that mean that you should beat yourself up because you did not make 65% profit? Definitely not. Okay, you shouldn't even be thinking about that at all. Let me just quickly adjust something on my monitor since I've noticed that it's a little bit off. Okay, I can't adjust that actually. So don't worry, you still managed to get some profit. We still managed to do it. Actually, technically today I wanted to do flipping Walton because something really interesting that happened yesterday was that there was rumors that Alibaba was the news, for those of you who are wondering. Alibaba partnership. Not a partnership, Alibaba Cloud, which is technically not really the Alibaba that we all know and love. It's a kind of internet server hosting system. So there was a rumor yesterday about the possibility that Walton was going to make a big announcement in 2 days' time. I saw that and I thought, okay, 2 days' time. Great. We can flip it tomorrow night on the stream, i.e. tonight. However, what it appears that rumor came out 1 day too late, or that leak came out 1 day too late. So instead of it being 2 days till the announcement, it was only 1 day till the announcement, i.e. today. So that is why we didn't buy this and ride it up and make all them monies on it. We can also thank you very much, Jeff, for sharing and sending me the news. This here is basically the news. Smart city founders, Alibaba Cloud and Walton chain subsidiary Zongchon IoT signed strategic partnership. Yeah, that guys, this is the modern. If you go back like 20-30 years, if there was a major business partnership, you would get the pictures of them sitting at the desk signing the contracts. Nowadays it's just like this, rocking up with your casual clothes, looking all cool and flash, you know, just shaking hands, being like, yeah, we'll do it together, don't worry about it. If you want to read this article, you can check out the address at the top there, or you can just Google it, since it's quite a long, strong, big address. A lot of information about what the partnership is kind of about. So that is why Walton moved, but everybody else kind of didn't really move. Everybody else suffered quite a bit. ICX, since that is one of the ones that moved, let's have a look at what ICX did. So ICX kept on coming down and down and down and down. It hit a certain level here. I don't know what this level is. You know, if we switch off auto and we come back up, not quite at 3,000, but around the 3,000 mark it hit. It had a strong bounce. That to me is a strong bounce on a coin like this. When it hits a certain level and bounces about 7%. Are there any other strong bounces? No, there haven't been anything else that strong on Icon for a while. It's still too early to tell. This is the 15-minute chart. If we go up to the 60, so we can see here that it's still only kind of a few hours old since it did this bounce. It could potentially come back down. There is lots of news due to come out for ICX over the next few days. So let's see if this is the beginning of the recovery, which will be good. Guys, if you have a question on the tube, please be sure to put a capital letter Q so I know it's addressed to me, and then I don't miss it. And also, if you are on the Discord server, please be sure to tag me in the message so that then I don't miss it. As somebody did, let me just quickly check. I got to scroll through now and see where this was. Mr. Techie, I know we've been over this a bit, but what's the best way to be alerted to news specific about our coins like this? Reddit is hard to trust at times. It's a good thing. Kefir did post a lot of links. They are generally great for general news. If you're looking for specific news about a specific coin, then my advice is to follow them on Twitter and join their Telegram group. You know, and that's always the fastest way of getting the news. That's always the best way of getting the news. You get it before anything happens, and you know, and then that's it. You don't have to worry about it. I am actually right now I'm setting up a dedicated Telegram account on my phone, so I have my personal one and then I have one dedicated for crypto, where I can just get a whole bunch of notifications from all the projects that I want to follow. So yeah, Telegram I think is by far the best way to get live news about specific projects. For general news, you can check out the links that Kefir posted. Thank you very much for posting them, Kefir. We had somebody here saying guys, BTC is going to do whatever the hell BTC is going to do. Yesterday, when Until 1 Mil was doing his TA stream, which was really, really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Can you TA Bitcoin? You know, there's 1,010,000 possibilities. There's a lot of things that could really dynamically affect. You can probably TA it for the super long term or the longer term, but if you're talking about day-to-day TA, I don't think that's possible. You know, even kind of week to week gets quite difficult. So I'm definitely not going to attempt to TA Bitcoin. I mean, you guys know my techie TA. I just draw a line like this and go, Oh yes, yes, it definitely does look like there's a channel slightly descending. What this, I don't do that stuff. That's not me. I don't know. I draw a line. I'm like, okay, great. Now I know if we break through this line, then we've had a bit of a reversal, and then we can look forward to it going up. But at the same time, you know, you don't know what's going to happen with BTC. It's that there's too many different things that could really happen. So yeah, I do apologize. I'm not going to really do it. Gang the Tank Joron saying it's forming a cup and handle. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's you know what? Let's do this. Just for shits and giggles, guys. Absolutely for shits and giggles. Let's just say, okay, hypothetically speaking, that we did have a cup. Sorry, this one here is more of a wine glass, okay? Especially since we had like this lovely, beautiful bottom there. It's a wine glass with a nice handle, okay? So that if you do decide to drink hot coffee from a wine glass, then it comes up. And then it's also got this little bit here where your pinky can rest. You know, some people like to rest their pinky, their little finger on the glass like that. So this here is a yeah, this is a wine glass with a handle. That's the pattern that I see. So yeah, done. Right, great, perfect, beautiful, amazing. Jeff sent me another couple of messages. Also look at head and shoulders. Yes, that is one pattern that a lot of people have been talking about and mentioning, is the possibility for there to be a head and shoulders. Here you have the head. Zoop. Let me make these in a different color. I'm just going to show you guys the pattern. Again, I am not TAing this. Don't look to me for TA on Bitcoin at all, please. But there's the head, and then you have a, oh, come on, Bitcoin, what is wrong with you? And then you'll have a kind of shoulder that doesn't actually look like a proper shoulder because it kind of went weird here. Some people say that the shoulder is only like this little tiny bit here. You know, there's one person that I follow quite a lot on the TradingView. He goes by the name of Magic Poop Cannon. Yes, I know, get it out of your system. Have a giggle, have a laugh. He has been calling a head and shoulder for a while. And yeah, it's fair enough. If this does end up being a head and shoulder, then so be it. But for now, I don't care. Let's move on. Let's let more knowledgeable people TA Bitcoin, and that's it. And so let's just not worry, not care about it at all. You know, just relax. Somebody, oh God. W for Walton, it's a sign. Indeed. There was an old lady. XRP, BTC. Now, this is interesting, guys. You remember a couple of days ago, we spoke about Ripple. And we, did we actually buy? I don't even remember if we bought into Ripple. I think we did buy into Ripple, didn't we?
We flipped
Yes,
Ripple.
we did. Yeah. There was the possibility of an announcement, a partnership, because people were waiting for the news that you know, there's a TV program on CNBC talking about crypto, and they were going to invite the Coinbase CEO who was going to make an announcement, and then the Ripple CEO who wanted to talk about something, and everybody FOMO'd, and everybody thought, oh my god, the Ripple's going to Coinbase, and I told you guys that completely unrealistic bullshit, and you need to get your head on a different level. Well, the program started today. In the run up to the program, a lot of people started buying, and then when it came to this point right up here, I think the program was just kind of starting and people were watching. No, sorry, not there. What am I on? Let's go up to the 15 minutes. Around this point here, People were watching, people were waiting, people were anticipating, and then the program still waiting, blah, blah, blah. As soon as people realized that the Coinbase CEO is coming on at a separate time from the Ripple CEO, people dumped. Okay, people dumped, and when they dumped, it came down quite a lot. And I can't actually, because I was looking at it on the Ethereum pair, so I don't remember what was when. So it dumped, because then people were like, oh, it's unlikely they're going to make an announcement now. And then it had a bit of a bounce back up. I think this is a 15-minute chart, isn't it? God, I don't even remember how long ago it was. And then I think it came back up at some point. What am I looking at here, actually? Whoa, no, that was not it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Techie, come on. I thought it looked a bit weird. Here we go. That's what we want to look at. I do apologize for that, people. There we go. So, starting from around here, people started to buy in preparation for the news. Okay, the program started, went up. Up here, people realized the Ripple CEO is not coming on with the Coinbase CEO. People started selling all the way down to here. It bounced back up. It hovered here as the Ripple CEO was about to come on and talk on the program. And then, breaking news. Some random dude resigned from some random position on the random whatever it is. People held on for a while they were waiting for the Ripple CEO to have his 15 minutes of fame on air on CNBC. And then that breaking news took a lot longer. And then they had to cut to another program. And Ripple went down. So Ripple hasn't even been on CNBC yet. So there is still a possibility that that interview or that discussion may potentially be delayed, but don't buy into Ripple on that basis. Please do not do it. For the love of Nakamoto, do not do that. Okay, this is what happened with Ripple. So it reached up here to 8798. If you guys remember what we sold at, if I can bring up our stuff there, we sold at 9,008. So we actually sold higher than the chart reached today, which is a good thing that we sold before. I didn't manage to catch it at the bottom, you know, and kind of see what was going on with it. So yeah, it's a little bit shitty, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know. If the cookie crumbles, you don't go crazy. Again, guys, if you want to ask a question on the YouTube, please put a capital letter Q. If you want to ask a question on the Discord server, please tag me so I can at least see them and read them and not have to, you know, potentially miss out on a bunch of stuff and wonder why everything is kind of going the way that it is. Thank you very much, Kefa. Kefa's looking after the YouTube chat. Talking about that, 1 second. Just give me blah blah blah. There we go. Done. Great. So, this has been an interesting day. Our coins are down, but now we have a little bit more Bitcoin to play with because we had the 5 Walton that we sold, and it gave us a little bit more money here to play with. Now, in terms of what we want to do, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, we still got plenty of time for the stream. Thank you very much, Keels. I will put that on stream. We know you are all disappointed that we didn't get to our interview with Ripple CEO B. Garlinghouse. So were we. But good news, we just taped the interview and it's fantastic. More tomorrow, XRP. Oh, God. People gonna FOMO again. Binance 1000 Ethereum giveaway. To participate, send 0.1. I'm not going to show that on air, but let me just scroll down just a little bit. I'm not going to show the address. I don't want anyone to do this. Guys, these are scams. Okay? That's a scam. Don't even think about doing these. If you ever see these type of shitty tweets, or replies to tweets or anyone famous tweeting this stuff out, it's a giveaway. To participate, send between 0 and 1 ether to the address below. You will instantly receive 1 to 10 ether back to your wallet. Ah, God.
You never get things for free.
Sorry?
I said you will never get things for free. Just remember that.
Yeah, unless it's a fork or a airdrop, but it has to be a genuine one. Guys, whenever I find accounts like this, I go through and I do the full reporting process to to Twitter, because scammers like this exist. I mean, you could go through almost any major thing. Okay, not so much here. Now here we go. The Digital Ledger Trivia Night. Vitalik, the main guy behind Ethereum. This is actually comical. Vitalik. He's actually changed his name to Vitalik. No, I'm not giving away Ether, Buterin, because every time he tweets in the past, people would reply back to him saying, here we go. They just put thousands of these as make it look as if it's him, and so he got fed up. So he wrote that to kind of counteract the scammers. So his name is officially now Vitalik. No, I'm not giving away Ethereum, Buterin. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get back down to business. What do we want to talk about today? Well, we wanna see if there's something that we can flip, and I have a lot of coins that have been on my charts today. Jeff is saying maybe we can use this news for Ripple. The thing is, the majority of people bought Ripple for the Coinbase news. Okay, the majority of people bought Ripple because they honestly, genuinely believe that Ripple will come out on the Coinbase platform. What's coming tomorrow may just be a little bit of exposure for Ripple. So I don't know how much it will actually go up. I don't know if it's still gonna dump as more and more people realize that the news maybe wasn't so good. As the Asian markets kind of wake up, and everybody kind of checks Twitter and stuff later on today. We could potentially see Ripple dumping a little teeny bit more. So I don't feel completely comfortable buying into it yet. However, guys, I will monitor it, and if it does make a good move tomorrow and it doesn't dump too more, we may potentially buy back into it, just because we don't want to lose money. We've got too many coins that are bleeding us dry, and it's getting a little bit annoying. Do we have any QTOM? We do not have any QTOM. We did mention a couple of coins yesterday, so let's have a look and see. Jerome, Techie is doing good service teaching. We had segment about security before. Internet literacy needs to rise. I'm confused, Greyland, about your comment. Maybe if you can clarify. I don't understand. Please educate me. Let's open up our charts right now. By the way, guys, as you can see, it's just the two of us tonight. Me and Jeff, live on air. Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
How are you? Everybody missed you the other day, man. People are asking questions like, "Where's Jeff?"
Yeah, no, I had some shit to do. Sorry, guys.
Yep. It's guys, with this, we can miss him, but don't go crazy, please. We don't. No FOMO on Jeff. Right. Looking at some coins. Neo. Binance, Neo. Neo today reached a point where I if I had caught it, I would have FOMO'd. Neo came down to $101. It's currently on a big green, okay? Since we started the stream, it has effectively kind of gone up almost 4%. I did want to buy some Neo for flipping, but due to the way that Bitcoin is still quite uncertain, that it's a little bit riskier than I would like. In fact, every coin right now is a little bip riskier than I would like. So if you guys are coming here to see what coin we're going to buy, we're potentially not really going to buy anything. I'm going to go through right now and check with you guys the coins that I had on my list. Neo has already moved. Neo is very closely tied with the performance of BTC, and as a result, if BTC does decide to continue going down, then we could see some trouble for Neo. Let's bring this up to the 15-minute chart just to get a better look. So let's have a look at the next coin is Nulls. I always put double L and wonder why I can't find it. Oops. Let's go to the 1 hour. And let's go to the bigger one. Okay. So what is the date today? I gotta check the date before I mess something up. Yep. Nulls is already taking off, but Nulls is already taking off, and I'm going to monitor it because I'm not a big fan of the cup and handles. You guys know that, but when there's multiple coins producing very similar patterns at different time frames, this here is too crazy. This here is too crazy and moving, but I do believe that we may have a good kind of bit of sideways retracement, and then we should be able to take off again. So I'm going to monitor this and maybe seek some advice from more knowledgeable people and see what is happening there. ICX we had a look at before. Who else did? Let me have a look at who I've got on my screens here. Enigma, XMR, OMG, Walton. Okay, I'm just looking through right now at the list of coins that I had open, and I don't see anyone who's been in any particularly great position and looking promising. Almost everybody took a bit of a hit because BTC decided to do this today, so a lot of the plans have kind of gone out of the window. Therefore, we're not really going to buy anything today on stream. I will try and monitor over the next couple of hours and see if anything does potentially come up. We're not going to buy any short or longer term coins because we still hold our crazy amount of coins here, and so right now this budget here is simply for flipping. TRX, let's have a look at TRX. I'm not gonna, a lot of people have TRX, and I know Jeff likes TRX, right Jeff?
Yep.
Binance, TRX had some good movement today actually. It had some positive movement. We go up to the 15. There we go. TRX had some kind of good movements over the last 24 hours, simply because it released on 1 or 2 new exchanges. Is that right?
It released on one. It released on one exchange, but also it had a new partnership. Yeah. But it didn't really move a lot due to the news, and I think that's because of the Bitcoin movement.
Yeah, so, the Bitcoin saga.
I really think that it's still gonna make a move, but yeah, you never know because TRX is really manipulated. So
yeah, it's gonna. We'll have to watch it. We'll have to check it out a little bit closer and see what we can what potentially maybe we can use it for a flip if we have some news coming out. However, with Tron or TRX, it could sometimes be a double-edged sword, because sometimes for the news isn't actually news, and then it just dumps. So we're going to monitor it a little bit closely and see how it moves. As you guys can see, I now like to call TRX Doji Central, because you have more dojis on here, okay, than any other coin I have ever seen before. There are freaking dojis, and not just any doji. Well, I mean, we kind of zoomed in, so if we go down like that, gives you a better idea. There's a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot of whales in Tron, and that means that when it wants to move, it really needs a big giant push. So we're going to monitor it. We're going to see, perhaps maybe we buy into it in the future, maybe we buy it for a short or for a flip, and then we can check it out and see what is happening with that.
Also,
there was one there. Let's open this up. Yep, here's the 2 tweets. TRX will be listed on CEX. How much do you guys want to bet there's some scam reply? There, the first one. Justin Sun. I am giving away 2,000 Ether to all Tron users. Read below. See how to get yours. Like this tweet and send 0.4 to 2 Ethereum to the address shown, the website you will receive for them. Just the first possible one, you know. Just the first possible thing. That's not even his name there. Look, it's at Mid Syndicate. Okay, so it's like they didn't even try to fake his name. And it's got a blue badge. That's amazing now that you can have a verified account badge on a fake account. You know, and Twitter is becoming terrible, isn't it? That's the first one. And then of course their partnership here with Trip.io or Tripio. You guys can read through this if you really wish. You can just come to medium.com/Tron at Tron Foundation, and you can find this news there, all about the new partnership that they have. That was the Tron news from earlier on today. If you manage to short it or sell it or do whatever with it, then great. If not, don't worry, relax, chill out, cool. Okay. Yes. All right. So, let's search here and see what news is upcoming for our current coins. There's a meetup. There's an AMA. Actually, ooh, that could be interesting. There will be a Wabi community AMA on YouTube. Do you know, if you guys don't know what an AMA is, it stands for Ask Me Anything, where people from the community can ask people of a certain position or people of a certain background any question, and they answer them. So this will be one for Wabi on YouTube. It's actually going to be interesting. Let's see. This Wednesday, March 7th. Broadcast starts at 8 p.m. Singapore time. So let's come up here and we can go to worldtimebuddy.com and we want to find Singapore. Please note. Oh, thank you. Let's get rid of Beijing and we can put in here Singapore. All right, guys. So we are actually looking at Wednesday, the 7th of March at 8 p.m. There we go. This time frame here, we are actually looking at the Wabi. This could be interesting then, because that is during stream time, and we hold some Wabi. So tomorrow, guys, I think it could be quite an interesting stream because we have some Wabi here. And if they are going to do an AMA at the same time that we are streaming, then we could see it increasing while we're live on air. So that will be something to look forward to for the stream tomorrow. Coming up after that, we've only got meetup, we've got conference. There's an airdrop for Ion on the 14th of March, which is quite a way away. So in terms of news, the next most exciting thing we can look forward to is tomorrow night, guys. So be sure to tune in and let everybody know you got to tune into the Crypto Challenge, where we're going to be live commentary about what's happening on the community AMA. We're going to be monitoring the charts and potentially selling for a lot of profit. Great. Okay. Guys, if you want to ask a question and you're on YouTube, please make sure you put a big capital letter Q, so I know it's addressed to me. Otherwise, I will miss it because there's too much random chat in there for me to follow along during the streams. We don't have much left on the stream. Jeff, did you make any trades today?
Nope.
No. I didn't as well. I've been busy setting up my crypto battle station today. Getting back into the flow of monitoring lots of charts at once. Yeah, I haven't really made any trades. I did jump into Ripple during the program, trying to catch it when the guy came on for the announcement, but he didn't come on, and so I pulled out again. You know, it's not a major issue. Quick in and out, break even, so no worries about that at all. I'm not sure. I think Grizz has been quite busy today with work stuff, which is why he can't be with us here today. And Damilon, I'm not actually sure where Damilon is. You know, he's yeah, it's we will have to check it out and see what is how he's doing, what he potentially has been up to, and that's it. So guys, I think just a quick short stream. Question: whilst there's nothing much moving, can you suggest study material that's relevant to what's coming up on the program? Study material for what's coming up on the program. Oh, that's very good. It's a very, very good question. I am gonna have to redo the here. I am gonna have to redo the timetable that we had on here, because oh god, they've changed it again. Because things have to be shuffled around and moved around, and while the market is in such a way. So we did have the challenge timeline. Everything is fluid here. We are going to move things about. This is meant to be coin week, but because we're moving into doing a different strategy, you know, we will be doing that. We do still have swing trading coming up. We're going to have intermediate TA. I'm just waiting for someone who can potentially come in and teach that. These are not fixed schedules. You know, this is not all fixed. Things will move around as they need to move. And Jeff is Jeff won. Yes. Okay, I will just show it. It's like techie and cash. He's saying the Ethereum pair of Ncash. Let's go up to the 15-minute. It looks the same on the BTC, which I have open on my second monitor. I have both of these pairs. Ncash has been very, very interesting. It hit an interesting bottom back here. It came back up, it jumped up quite a lot. Like there was a massive, nice, beautiful 30-something% jump up there. And then it's just kind of been bouncing around for a while now. It looks like it may potentially have bounced off of a new bottom and it's now taking back off. And if we have a look at the BTC pair, you know, we could see that, yeah, it bounced off the same level kind of twice. I'm not going to do the wicks because it's too easy to make crazy wicks on this coin. As you can see, everything is wicking. Why is my thing not working? There we go. So I'm going to monitor it and see if this is just another quick like zoop or if it is actually a part of the recovery, as in it's hit its bottom and it will continue to go up. Until 1 mil was suggesting a buy between 260 and 265 satoshis. I'm just going to monitor it. I think we did talk about it previously on the stream, didn't we, Jeff?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because I bought it.
Yeah, so this here is just a coin for a quick flip. But I'm going to monitor because there is a big chance that I could just come back down again, and we don't want to get caught out in that. So yeah. Daniel saying, is Walton forming a flag? Let's open up Walton. WTC, Bitcoin. Walton could potentially be forming a flag. However, guys, you got to understand that this was kind of a bit pumped because of news, and as a result, you know, it hasn't completely sold off. It's still waiting for its recovery from the bad tweet stuff that happened. Would I personally buy into this? I wouldn't personally buy into this. I would wait a little bit longer before buying in and, you know, and deciding to kind of get into it. When it did first start, you know, start to come back down, I did think that potentially, you know, we could have in the beginning had a bit of a flag. So I was drawing lines quite a bit on Walton. You know, I was drawing lines, I was monitoring that, but then obviously as we broke down here, I said, okay, then maybe we're not actually drawing a flag. Maybe well, it could still be a flag, but maybe we're moving at a bit more of a kind of an angle coming down here, and then we broke out of it this way, and then I was like, okay, maybe we're forming some crazy, I don't know what we're forming. So I think right now it's just reacting to the FUD from a few days ago. It's reacting to the news from today, and the Japanese market waking up. So I'm just going to monitor it. I'm not going to trade it, you know, trying to get in. Yes, it's 5% on a green candle there. I'm not going to get in right now because RSI is right in the middle. It's not very clear to me. My MACD is lost. Where is MACD? Why didn't my MACD load?
Just reload it. Like sometimes that happens.
It's the first time it's ever happened to me. Let me just save this and then reload.
No, I mean just press the X next to Walton and do it at the indicators. Put it again.
Add it again as an indicator. Interesting.
Yeah, just press X with next to MACD, and then.
Yep, already done. It's there we go. Okay, it just okay. Thank you. Tech support from Mr. Jeff. Yeah, again, you know, RSI MACD not exactly telling me like, yeah, it's looking too good right now. So I'm just gonna hold off and not, you know, I don't think it's forming a flag. I don't think it's forming a wedge. I don't think it's forming anything right now. It's just simply reacting. Techie, what does the purple line indicate? Thank you. I think that was from a while ago and I may have missed that. Yeah. These ones here? Well, we covered that in the previous video. I can't remember which one. We covered it quite a bit, I think, in the second week. So you should look at potentially video. I think you can look at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It'll be in there somewhere. We talk about it. I think you might find something in the video description, and then we can check it out and see what is happening with that. All right, guys. Coming up to the end of the stream time. I'm not going to put in a buy for anything right now. No, the small purple lines you just deleted on the top, they were just to draw. You know, they were just to draw what would have potentially been a pattern. That was it. Newbie here, realizing this whole crypto thing smells like real life war. This is just too crazy, too fast. It is very crazy, it is very fast, but it's also very rewarding if you keep a level head and you don't FOMO too much and you don't go too insane. Then you can go a long ways and be successful. Okay, end of stream. Take care, everyone. Good night. Have a good time. I hope you all wake up with some profits. If I do notice something that we can use for a quick flip over the next 24 hours, I will try to be awake. I can't be awake 24 hours a day, so I do miss some stuff. I will try to be awake and let you guys know, and then we can potentially buy into it for the challenge. So that's it for myself. Take care, wake up with some good profits, and good night.
Goodbye, guys.